here's a Coco update. We're gonna do a little bit of leash work here, and then I'm gonna introduce her to place. She's doing really well. She's doing great in the kennel, eating, quiet, clean, all the things that measure comfort. So what you'll be looking for here on her leash work is that she's walking with me on a loose leash, that she's somewhat attentive. That attention will just increase as we continue, but then introduction to place. You're going to see what I see. Haven't done place with her before, and you'll see all of that live. All right, come on, Coco, heel. Good, 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 excellent, good girl. Yeah, oh, heel, good, heel, good, heel. So she's still a little bit distracted, but overall she's doing really well with the leash. Heel. Good. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Excellent. Heel. Good girl. Heel. Good. Heel. Good. Atta girl. She's doing well. Sit. Yes. Good girl. All right. Good girl. There you go. Heel. Good. Heel. Heel. Good. 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 Good girl. Beautiful. Good. We've already been working on jumping, and that's gotten a lot better. She was super jumpy with me when I started. Sit. Excellent. Good girl. Good. So I'm happy with that progress so far. Good girl. So now I'm going to start teaching her to stay on this dog bed. And this exercise is known as place. And it's going to teach her to be calm when we want her to. Excellent. Good girl. Good. Place. Good. I'll certainly take laying down. Good girl. Place. So right now I'm just teaching her that this position, this location has a name. Place. Good girl. Place. Good. Lots of treats for this. Place. Excellent. Good. Good. Place. Good. Release. Okay. Good girl. Good. Place. Yes. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. So eventually she's going to get on place. Good. Place. She's going to down. Place. Good. And we're going to do a minimum of 30 continuous minutes every day. So what I'm going to start with today is just teaching her to stay on the dog bed. I'm going to start by using the leash. Show her what I want. When I start to see that she has an understanding of what I'm looking for, I'm going to introduce the remote collar at that time. Place. Excellent. Good girl. So this is just basically a stay exercise to start with. Place. Good girl. And then we start adding, place. Start adding distractions to it. Place. That's it. Good girl. Place. No treat there because she moved, made a mistake. Good. And what I'm looking for is that she makes an effort to stay on the bed. I use a dog bed because it is clearly, has an edge to it. It is clearly a location. Good girl. Place. Excellent. Good. Good. That's nice. Good girl. She is a very good dog. Nope. Place. Just a little bit of light leash work. Place. Good. She's an excellent dog. She is got a super temperament so far. Place. Good. She seems to be eager and willing. All the things that we like to see when we're training a dog. Beautiful. Good girl. So one of the reasons I use dog beds is because they have an edge that the dog can visualize very readily, but they're also comfortable and many dogs are attracted to them. So they kind of want to stay there when we start working on this. Rarely do I have a dog who doesn't really like the bed. Nope. Place. Good. I'm seeing a little bit of understanding come over her already. Good girl. going to challenge her a little bit more. I'll drop that leash, get a little further distance from her. Put a little more responsibility on her. Good girl. That's fantastic. Place. Good. Place. Very nice. And right now I don't care if she's sitting, standing, laying down, anything. I don't care as long as she stays on the bed. So this moving around, turning, those kind of things, completely acceptable. Good job. What a good girl. What a good girl. And a little reward for her effort. Place. Very nice. Nope. Nope. Place. So I didn't have the leash in my hand, so just gave her a verbal, and then got the leash as quickly as I could. Just tangled on her a little bit there. Might be hooked. There we go. Place. Nope. Place. Good. So I am going to add my remote collar, and I'm going to start her on a 5, which is where I start every dog. I cannot feel this until it's at a 10, and when I can feel it, it is a tingle. Literally tingles. So I'm going to add a little more distraction here. I'm going to sit in the chair, and a lot of dogs will move when I sit down in the chair. Place, pressure with my collar. This is on a 5. You can see it's not upsetting her at all. Place, sit, good girl. Place. All it's meant to do is to be giving her a little tactile sensation that she can associate with stepping off of the bed. And she can say that's a little bit annoying, and how do I turn it off? Nope. Place. Place. Holding that button down. Place. Sit. Good. Place. There you go. Good girl. That gets you a cookie. Good girl. Good. That's what we're looking for, is decision making. Good. Good. Nope. Place. Holding down to 5. Place. That's it. As soon as she gets back on, I let off that button. No cookie because she made a mistake there. I have one in my hand, but she doesn't get it. Place. Good. Good. And so what the addition of the remote collar does is we should see the dog starting to make decisions more quickly, meaning that she gets to that point more quickly. Not that she makes the decision fast, but it comes together sooner than if we're just using the leash alone. Nope. Place. So this is a 10. That was a 10, and you could see she acted like she had a something on her. She scratched at her, but she backed up and got onto the bed, and I can instantly increase that level by 5. So I went from a 5 to a 10, and again, you could see her just like, what is that? It feels funny. It doesn't hurt, it's not scary, it just feels funny. And what I want her to do is to start to associate that funny sensation, that annoying tickle, with keeping her feet on the dog bed. And then we're going to start teaching her to do all kinds of things using this as a communication tool. Good girl. Excellent. Good. Good. Good girl. Place. Very good. Good, good. So this is what I'm talking about, is that she rapidly starts to connect the dots here for us and starts to recognize what we're looking for just by adding in a little bit of remote collar pressure. One of the huge advantages is I can do this instantly, where if I've got to get the leash, I've got to get up and get to her, physically catch the leash. There's all these different things that are going into it, and with a remote collar, all I have to do is press the button. She instantly gets that sensation. So pressure here, that's a 10. So she's feeling that a little bit. You can see her shaking her head, and I'm going to help her get back on with the leash. Hold that pressure until she gets back on so she can make that connection. Place. Excellent. Good girl. So I'm going to shoot for 10 continuous minutes today. next session we'll get up to, we should be able to get up to 20, and the session after that we should be able to get up to 30. So she'll be at 30 continuous minutes here in a couple of days, and then she'll be doing 30 minutes a day out here as part of her training regimen. And I'll start adding in more and more distraction. Other dogs, people, delivery trucks will come in and out randomly, and it's oftentimes I've got a dog on place when that happens, so it's an opportunity to train. And just start teaching her that she gets on the dog bed, she chills out, and that's where she stays until somebody tells her she can move. Beautiful, good girl. Excellent. Yes. Very good. Very nice. Good girl. Good girl. All right, so I'm going to turn my camera off. You can see how she's doing. She's got a great attitude. She's definitely learning. This is going very well with her, and I expect it to continue to go well.